So after about a week of the whole Jacksfilms Sniperwolf drama, Sniperwolf has issued her apology, and YouTube has levied its punishment against Sniperwolf. And I know I don't need to get you up to speed on this whole drama thing because everyone already knows about it, but for those that don't, basically, Sniperwolf, big, massive reaction YouTuber, has been made fun of by a very large channel as well called Jacksfilms. He has made parodies about her, basically not transforming content. She doesn't actually react to videos, which is why I put it in air quotes. She re-uploads it, basically just claims it as her own and makes money off of other people's videos. And so if you haven't been up to speed on all this, that sounds crazy because it is. It's absolutely crazy. It's illegal to dox people, and it's against YouTube's terms of service, which brought up the question, what is YouTube going to do about it? It took YouTube a week to levy a punishment against Sniperwolf for doing it. And this is what they did. So all they did was go to Jack's Twitter account and they went to this post, which is basically the content she made about, where he lives and showing his house to dox him. And they said, confirming Sniperwolf has received a temporary monetization suspension per creator responsibility policies. Off-platform actions that put other personal safety at risk harm our community, and the behavior on both sides isn't what we want on YouTube. Hoping everyone helps move this conversation to a better place. Both sides. Am I crazy? I've been up to speed on this for about a week. I mean, I don't know when my first video came up about it, but Jack did nothing wrong. There was nothing against terms of service. There was nothing illegal that Jacksfilms did. Jack was critiquing and making fun of another creator, which is not against terms of service, which is not against the law. It's nothing. There's nothing there. So basically, YouTube saying Jacksfilms basically deserved what they're getting. That's crazy. That is insane. And of course, you have other YouTubers who are, commenting on it and getting more likes than YouTube's actual posted. I want to know who the 6,500 people are that agree that this is the way that it needs to be. That is insane. Also, in case you didn't know, YouTube also dropped this little nugget on their Twitter saying, would it be too meta to do a reaction video to a reaction video? Then they added context to this, saying that it is in the wake of controversy regarding reaction YouTuber Sniperwolf, who recently just leaked personal info of her fellow creator on the platform Jacksfilms, and basically cited one of the many sources that has covered this topic. I don't understand how they feel like this is an appropriate reaction. Now, I would go as far as to say that this is disappointing for YouTube, but I feel like this is right up their alley. Everybody knew that she was not going to be demonetized off the platform. She was never going to be leaving. She's one of the creators that helps YouTube make a bunch of money. And another question is, we don't know how long the temporary suspension is. It could be 5 hours, 10 hours. I don't know how low they go, but it could be 10 hours. It could be 24 hours. But none of that is enough to really put a damper on things. That's just a day off, right? I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. If I am, comments down below. But it just seems like this is so out of pocket. And to say both sides just drives me nuts because they're basically just saying that the safety of Jacksfilms and his wife doesn't matter. That's really what the message of this is. And it's really disappointing to see. So I did promise the Sniperwolf apology. It's not a video. It's just a post on Twitter, which is definitely her lowest. It's gonna attract the lowest amount of eyes because she definitely doesn't want the majority of her audience knowing that she apologized, I guess. I don't know. I don't truly think she's sorry. I will say that. I know I'm probably the only one that feels that way. She says, let me start by saying I'm sorry for my recent actions. It is inexcusable. I'm sorry to Jacksfilms, YouTube, the entire creator community, and my incredible fans for not being a better example for appropriate conflict resolution. Jacksfilms, while we certainly don't see eye to eye and have our differences, I'm sorry for reacting the way I did when I should have taken the opportunities to show young creators how adults and professionals resolve conflict by communicating directly, respectfully, and privately. Not for views or content, but a meaningful example of how conflict should be solved. I will reach out directly and hope we can find some time to connect and communicate respectfully. I'd also like to thank YouTube for holding me accountable. I deserve it, respect the decision, and appreciate the opportunity to learn and grow from a true lapse in judgment. So I'm just going to start off by saying anytime I see the words lapse in judgment, the Logan Paul apology video, that's like word for word on that. And this just seems like a weird, out of place thing in this whole narrative, right? When did she learn this lesson? She had just posted about the if we rolled up to your house, what would you do, or whatever it was post. And now she immediately does a 180 and apologizes. Not to mention that this apology looks like it was pulled straight out of ChatGPT. What it seems to me like is that YouTube told her, hey, we're going to give you a little suspension. That's not going to affect you at all, really. But we do expect you to issue some kind of apology. Doesn't have to be a video, doesn't have to be an Instagram post, which is where all this started, just has to be an apology somewhere. And so she complied and she did it on her lowest following media outlet, I guess. So I don't know. I thought this took a pretty weird turn and I was just about to go live with Spider-Man 2. So if you stuck this long to the video, come join me over there. I'm going to be on it all night long tonight and tomorrow all day. So hope to see y'all there. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this. So I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.